Is it anyone else, or does anyone else just love the Summer Games lobby music? I just, it is so delightfully nostalgic and reminiscent of summer to me. I've just been loving all the summer lobby music all summer long. But I will say, I saw a couple people in the chat, right, how August is just flying by, and I totally agree. It is crazy. We are almost halfway through August. As of tomorrow, we are halfway through. That is nuts to me. I also can't believe, I mean, here in LA where I live, kids are already back at school. Coming from the East Coast, I know I've said this before, but that's just like so unfamiliar to me. We didn't go back till after Labor Day, so middle of August. Wow, you guys, I feel you're a little shortchanged on summer out here personally. You know, like those those remaining 2 weeks in August, those are some great summer days. But I also get, it's a lot hotter out here, so I'd probably rather be in air conditioning at a certain point too. So I get that. Also, we had a birthday in the chat. K Butterfly G, happy birthday tomorrow, I think you mentioned. That's awesome. Oh, and yes, you guys, I did see that the goose is not in the background today, but stay tuned. I'm sure the goose will make another appearance soon. And speaking of other things that I'm looking forward to rather, I saw Nina got Dodgers tickets. I myself am going to a Dodgers game soon, and I'm so amped about it. So Nina, I'm envious. I think you're probably going before I am, and I'm really looking forward to it. And I hope they have a great game. I'm sure they will. I mean, they're a stacked team, right? No big deal. I got all the greats, not all the greats, but a lot of the greats, right? So I'm looking forward to that, and I hope you are as well. Oh yeah, Hal has confirmed, you guys, you will have a goose sighting again soon, so worry not. But before we get to that, let's get to our game. Happy Love Your Bookshop Day, and thanks for browsing around the Thursday edition of Daily Trivia Live. It's the mobile game show where you win money from the comfort of your phone. One second here, you guys. Let me just get our game pulled up on my tablet. There we go. All your indexed information and mine now should be available to peruse as you play for the grand prize. That's $1,000. Let's take a look at that right now. And if you can correctly answer 10 multiple choice general trivia questions, you'll win your share of it. In this game, you'll earn 1 bonus SB for every question you get right after question number 1, even if you've already been eliminated. If you win the game, they're automatically added to your prize. Otherwise, you'll have to claim them at the end of the game to keep them. That's pretty simple. The first time you get a question wrong, as long as it's before question number 10, you can rejoin to get another shot at the grand prize, either using SB or with a free rejoin. Click the plus sign in the top left-hand corner of the main menu anytime the game's not happening and get free rejoins by watching videos. Don't forget about that. Plus sign in the top left-hand corner of the main menu. Also, each game we give away 5 100 SB prizes to 5 players who win and claim at least 1 SB in the game. Here are Wednesday's winners. Let's take a look at that. There you go, Wednesday's winners. You should already have been credited. Well done on that. Everyone else, keep playing and earning, because next time the winner could be you. Yes, you claiming points today in today's game. Now, I could do this all day, but the game has to begin. So here's question number 1. At any given time, how many basketball players can a team have on the court? 5, 11, or 26? Also, write me in the chat if you have already seen the 2-hour New Heights podcast, since we're on a sports theme here. Great basketball teams can make it feel like they have 100 players all over the court, but that would be illegal. You can only put 5 players on the court at any time. 5 is the answer we were looking for. And it looks like, okay, 10,639 of you got that right. So we lost a little over 20% of you on that question, but it looks like we've got, okay, almost 3,000 rejoiners back in our game. Awesome. We want you to be a part of our starting 5 here at Daily Trivia Live. Well done. Our next question is going to be worth 1 bonus SCB just because we like you guys so much. Here's question number 2. The standard MasterCard logo contains which 3 colors? Yellow, blue, green, blue, red, purple, or yellow, red, orange? The standard MasterCard logo. We're looking for the MasterCard logo here. So I have to go into our ad bank of knowledge here. The overlapping circles were originally meant to represent the connection the card was making between banks and customers. Pretty cool. The yellow and red circles meet in the middle to make orange. Orange is the answer. Yellow, red, and orange, I should say. 12,064 of you, 90% of you got that right. Let's take a look at that logo. There it is right there. See, we see that lovely orange, those overlapping circles right like that. Nice.
There's some things money can't buy. For everything else, there's Swagbucks. And guess what? Our next question's worth 1 bonus SB. Here's question number 3. What does the P in IHOP stand for? Parsley, pancakes, or pepper? We're looking for what the P in IHOP stands for. I was recently reading a book to my son, and there was a character who only ate foods that started with P. I thought that was a fun and silly character trait. As they tried to escape their breakfast routes to build a more diverse menu, you still know IHOP for one thing, and it's the P in their name, pancakes. Pancakes is the answer. 12,880 of you, 99% of you weren't flipped on the griddle by that one. Well done. So we'll keep moving. Our next question is going to be worth 1 bonus SB. Here's question number 4. What is the setting for Edward Hopper's Nighthawks? Theater, forest, or diner? The setting for Edward Hopper's Nighthawks, which is, of course, a rather iconic image that I'm sure we've all seen. The painting is detailed, but not overloaded. Still, but somehow full of life. Is definitely of its time, but also familiar. Like that diner is one in your neighborhood that you've frequented in the past. That's right, diner is the answer. 5,207 of you. Okay, only 41% of you got that right. So we lost over half of you on that question. While you're thinking about rejoining, let's take a look at that diner right there. Looks like we've got 5,000 people back in the game. Awesome. That's what we like to see here at Daily Trivia Live. So let's keep moving. Here's question number 5, also worth 1 bonus SB. Which famous scientist invented the color wheel? Sir Isaac Newton, Leonardo da Vinci, or Thomas Edison? We're looking for the scientist that invented the color wheel. This was one of our hint questions. So if you're not following Swagbucks Official over on Instagram, that's where we post our hint videos for Thursday's game. So make sure you're following us over there after the game. In 1666, he was doing experiments with prisms and light. He took the colors resulting from light splitting through a prism and arranged them in a wheel, which is not the most famous work of Sir Isaac Newton. Sir Isaac Newton is the answer. 7,570 of you. Okay, 73% of you got that right. So we lost about a quarter of you. Again, while you're thinking about rejoining our game, let's take a look at that color wheel. This is the wheel with Newton's original notations around it. Pretty cool, I think, right? I love a good color wheel. It's always fun to look at. Our next question, and okay, we've got 1,000 rejoiners. Our next question is worth 1 bonus SB. Here's question number 6. Which of the following is not a section of a choir? Tenor, clappers, or alto? I was telling Hal I was in children's choir growing up, and we got to pick the names of our sections, and so it was always like dogs and cats, Starbucks, and Duncan, stuff like that. You know, we're from Boston. Choral music is at its best when the 4 sections blend together in harmony, and while having rhythm is a must for singing, there is no clappers section. That's right, no clappers section. Clappers is the answer. 8,426 of you, 99% of you got that right. So you're getting a big round of clapping over here from me. Well done on that one. Our next question is going to be worth 1 bonus SB. Here is question number 7. What was the first video game console with a built-in modem? PlayStation 2, Nintendo GameCube, or Sega Dreamcast? This is one of our classic questions for all you video gamers out there. The first one with a built-in modem, which is a pretty cool feature, if I do say so myself. For any kids out there playing the game, there was a time not too long ago when a gaming system being able to connect to the internet was a novelty, not a requirement. The ahead of its time Sega Dreamcast was the first with a built-in modem. Sega Dreamcast is the answer. Only 3,584 of you. Okay, 43% of you got that right. So we lost over half of you on that question. Looks like our gamer contingency maybe wasn't present today, but okay, 1,500 rejoiners. We love to see that. Well done. Use your modem inside your brain to plug back in our game, right? That's how modems work. Our next question is going to be worth 1 bonus SB as well. Here it is, team. Question number 8. The first NBA three-pointer was made by a player on which team? New York Knicks, Boston Celtics, or Philadelphia 76ers? This is another one of our hint questions. So again, if you're not following us over at Swagbucks Official over on Instagram, that's where we post hint videos for Thursday's games. So make sure you're following us over there after the game. The modern NBA is built on teams with three-point shooting, which all started in 1979 when Chris Ford of the Boston Celtics became the first NBA player to sink a 3 in a game. Boston Celtics is the answer. We're going to have The Dropkick Murphys playing in the background for this one. 4,414 of you, 87% of you got that right. So it looks like we lost 13% of you, but it looks like we've got some rejoiners. I think that's pretty good for our eighth question here. Pretty solid making our way through this game. Our next question is worth 1 bonus SB. Here's question number 9. As of July 2025, which of the following actors has not played a live-action version of Batman? Michael Keaton, Brandon Routh, or Ben Affleck? Not played a live-action version of Batman. During COVID, my then boyfriend, now husband, did a couple Zooms with me, and he was so excited to play Batman. It was truly delightful for both of us. While he hasn't played the Caped Crusader for my Party Princess stuff, you guys get it, he has played the Man of Steel on multiple occasions, and also the Atom. Brandon Routh is the answer, which means 4,249 of you have made it this far and are ready for our final question. Well done, everyone, so far in this game. Quick reminder for you, there are 2 ways to get SB from Swagbucks Daily Trivia outside of our live games. One is through the Daily Trivia Challenge, the quick hostless version of our game that you can play on your schedule up to twice per day. Second is by clicking the More Ways to Earn button wherever you find it in the app. Both will get you SB towards your daily goal. But I want to focus in particular on that More Ways to Earn button because that's how you reach the Tapjoy wall, which is filled with quick, easy to complete offers that will check Daily Discover off your to-do list in minutes. Be sure to do your daily Tapjoy every single day because that's a winning habit, and building winning habits is what I want for you. We love winning habits here at Daily Trivia Live. You can start building those habits by clicking the Tapjoy image that will appear at the end of the game. But before we get to our Tapjoy, I know you're all eager to get there, or following Swagbucks Official over on Instagram if you're not following us yet for those hint videos. Let's get back to our game for question number 10, worth 1 bonus SB. Here we go. What do people suffering from aquaphobia fear? Snakes, bodies of water, or airplanes? I feel like we could put all 3 of these together and then we just add Samuel L. Jackson and we've got like an awesome blockbuster movie, right? Anyone else? Hollywood, give me a call. Aquaphobe and aquaphobe can be plenty brave until you get them near a pool or lake or, heaven forbid, an ocean because they have a severe fear of bodies of water. 4,231 of you knew that answer and are splitting our grand prize. Congratulations to all of you who are splitting our grand prize today. Well done on this game. Let's take a look at some of our winners. We've got Rene Nader, Freelance Snark, Clamoron, Tiff Dante, Swagman 2025. Incredible work today. Now that you have all these new SB in your account, you know what to do with them. Redeem them for PayPal cash or gift cards to Amazon, Starbucks, Target, and hundreds of other places. Great job all week long. Come back Monday for a new week of live games. Thank you for playing Daily Trivia Live, and we'll see you then.